two ladies here tonight are the ones responsible for helping her to still be here today. So I had that phone call, and so then I had just left our parent-teacher conference, and Emily and Joanne were still here because they do breathing treatments in Emily's class. So I tried calling Emily, thinking, well, if she's still here, I'll get whatever I can and take it to the hospital, thinking, okay, maybe it'll be right there. Here's her stuff. Do whatever. I didn't know. Well, Emily didn't answer, so I thought, well, I'll try calling Joanne. So I did call her, and she was already home, and I was telling her what happened. And while I'm talking to her, I hear her 3-year-old daughter scream. They had done microwave macaroni and cheese, and her older daughter was giving it to her 3-year-old and spilled it right in her lap. And the whole inside of her, both thighs were second degree. She was on her way to the emergency room. And so my wife is here tonight. I'm saying, I need to go to the hospital. I need to find out where they're going. I called Kevin. It sounds like he's running a marathon because he's not even at the hospital yet. He parked in the parking garage or something. And I can tell he's running. I'm sorry to bug you. I just was trying to figure out where they're at.
The adrenaline's going through.
And then I get a phone call from Luann King. And I have her on my ID. I'm like, yeah, Luann, I already know. I'm going to be heading to the hospital. She hung up the phone to Kevin. He was running to get there. She goes, well, Jackson Nanny is having an asthma attack, and we called the ambulance down here. So get to the ER, and we had ER2, I think ER5, and ER7, or something like that. Well, and at that time, Valerie, I think, was getting some kind of chest x-rays. I don't know if it was because of her lungs or making sure you didn't break her ribs with chest compression. or a combination of both. And then, not 20 minutes later, in my mind, maybe a half hour later, I got a call saying one of our 8th graders' parents had passed away. And it was the Ides of March, and that all kind of ran together and was just one of those, I want to put my phone down, I don't even want to look at it. It was just a really bizarre night. Well, because they helped one of our students, we thought it was very important that we recognize them for the special thing that they did that night and thank them. And I know Valerie has prepared something that she would like to say or give them, and so I will now be quiet and let Valerie and maybe Mrs. Dawson and Ms. Morphew, I don't know who's going to...
If you want to give it, and then I can talk if you don't want to or can't. You want to go first? We just want to say, especially as a staff, how eternally grateful we are that you stepped in and took over. I mean, not everybody could have done that, and it could have turned out, even different. I know Val, she wrote a poem to express her feelings about life, and then her mom's got a little plaque for each one of you. So we just want to say thank you and how grateful we are.
Welcome.
See, I couldn't
Glad
help
we
either. Darn it.
Just glad we're there.
Life is something you take for granted, but it can be taken from you in a instant. You can't go back and make things right. What's done is done. So every day I try to be better, nicer, because life is a gift and something I don't want to lose. Life isn't about having money, it's about what you do for others. But it's time to move on, to learn from my mistakes, to take another step, to breathe oxygen into these lungs. But if this heart of gold stops beating, I want you to know I love you, and I want to take the time to tell you I'm eternally grateful for what you did, because life is a gift and something I don't want to lose. I know I've hurt people, everyone does, but now I ask them to forgive me, because if I die tomorrow, I want to be remembered as a pure soul. Now I thank my lucky stars that I am still alive, but when I take my final breath and grasp my life in my hands, I will be reminded that life is a gift and something I have lost. As the tears make a river to mourn a silver soul, and I'll tell myself I've lived a good life, as pure as I could. But until that day comes, I will be reminded every day that life is a gift and something I don't want to lose.
So glad to see you up and about. Meet you, Valerie. Thank you. There's a copy of that poem. Very nice, thank you. Thank you so very much. And there's also a copy of that poem. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time to come down here.
Sure.
I promise you don't have to stay for the whole board meeting.
Thank you.